also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history. Yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain.
Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cyber Gamer match between Ninja and the Wrecking Crew. Now, I'm Monkey Fist, and I am joined by Kazza. Kazza, you've still muted your mic, mate. I've unmuted you. Wait a minute. Well, this is already going good. Okay, he's just told me he's run the toilet. Alright, so I'll get us all started then, seeing as he's gone AFK. Oregon, Ninja versus Wrecking Crew. We're heading straight into it. I'm sure Kazza will be here in just a moment. So, rip on that one. Good start, Kazza. Good start.
Hello.
Yeah. I just started and I saw your message, so rip.
Oh, rip. Feels bad.
Awesome. So, Ninja, what can you tell us about them?
Well, they've obviously been around for around 6 months, I think. Quite a few ex-Lemon Squeezy members.
Mhm.
They're a pretty strong team.
Yep.
They've played a few games this season. Not sure about their last game. They had a loss to Jolly. I think Jolly played very well. But we'll see how this one goes.
Yes, definitely. Now, the Wrecking Crew. Anything you know about them?
No, I can't say I do know anything about them.
Yeah, I
think
don't think
as
I've
far
ever
as I
seen
know-
any of these players, personally.
Yeah, as far as I know, they're a pretty new team.
Yep, so let's just go over the lineups real quick while everyone's running around in the prep phase. We've got Spartan, Caleb, Jinx, and Judge Paul for Ninja. Jinx and Jinx, ugh, it's going to be horrible. And on the Wrecking Crew, we've got Jer, Ox for me, Washed Up R6 player, Snacknos, and Richie Benno. Any,
They call it a mute.
yeah, definitely.
That plays out.
Rip Caleb's drone, that's
Yeah,
all.
Caleb.
Alrighty.
Obviously, the Glaz, Capital.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers must locate.
Definitely, and we are into the start of the round here. Spartan, Capital, that's obviously a big meta pick for this basement bomb site. And we are seeing a bit of late reinforcements, which could get potentially punished. No, Washed Up R6 player does not get punished, because I think we've got Ninja just taking their time here a bit.
Yeah, don't want to rush into it.
No, definitely, and it is the first round, and it's against a team you don't know how they're going to play, so they're going to take it fairly slowly. There is a pulse up in this top floor here that,
Yeah.
they're not even too aware of, although Spartan has spotted him out now. He's going to give the call, and I believe Snacknos is about to lose his head. No, he hasn't peeked out just yet into the angle Caleb is holding. Now, he's got the...
Probably going to ask for a few more drones.
Yeah, definitely. He's got the suppressor on Glaz. Any thoughts on that?
I don't. It's a pretty high damage weapon, so I don't think the suppressor really makes a difference.
Mhm.
Maybe he's hoping to go for that sort of sneak
Surveying for
from
hostiles.
maybe even behind.
Yep, so a minute down. Snacknos has wasted some time and hasn't even moved. We're going to see Caleb push out through the smoke in just a moment. But no, Snacknos is going to retreat a bit more, and he managed to duck under some of the shots. His position's going to get called out once again, and Caleb going to tag him up for a small amount of HP. But they're really not aggressing on this pulse, are they? And it's only the one player. Although, there we go, Caleb has taken him out.
Wallbang.
Moss files, please.
Pulse
So-
has wasted a minute and 30.
Yeah, that is quite big, and he wasn't really doing much. You feel like Ninja should have been just a tad more aggressive on that one. And,
They only have one player pushing him out.
yes, I'm just going to turn you up a bit. It's just a tad quiet for me. So, yeah, minute 30 down, and they've already got the hatch open. This could be pretty good for them.
That wall we can see Jinx looking at is actually unreinforced, so we'll see
Yeah.
how it plays out for them.
Well, once they get planting on that washing machine, which I believe Spartan is on, he's going to fire up and drop, maybe? No, here we go. They've got a bit of barbed wire to contest with, but he's just going to run in and start planting. There is the Echo Drone to deny him, but what a waste of the Echo Drone. He's used up all 3
already
shots.
all 3.
And this plant is definitely going to go down. They are aware of it. Jinx Ninja has taken down one. We do hear the one camera taken out, but washed up R6 player has taken down Spartan before Caleb has traded him back. Jer is just right below this hatch, and Ninja don't seem to be aware of his position, although he's surely going to get seen by Caleb. He's been downed. It's all up to Ox for me now as Jer's been finished off, and there we go. Jinx on that Ash getting another kill. Jinx and Caleb doing all the work on that attack there.
With of course Spartan allowing them to plant by firing up the laundry in the hallway.
Yeah, like you know, you can definitely see that they're a newer team. This the Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, it was surprising they didn't run a mirror. Didn't even reinforce that I think it's called stockroom wall.
Yeah, like you know, that is a very meta pick we see down there, and we are seeing. Oh, I think OBS just DC'd.
Rip.
Oh no. It's telling me to close some programs.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Using a twitch on the attacking lineup.
From the Wrecking Crew, yeah. Now, as we said, these are like teams that like I think they're an ex-CS:GO team. I was like checking their profiles. Maybe they like think they had some history in Counter-Strike, and you know, as we see these teams that come over to Rainbow Six after playing CS:GO, got good aim, but their knowledge of meta and you know strategy is not quite up to par. But they normally do a fairly good with their shooting. A fairly good with their shooting.
Twitch for that sweet F2.
Yeah, fires really fast.
10 seconds to go.
All right.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, bit of potato there from Jinx. As he doesn't take down that Twitch drone, that could have been big.
Attackers
And
recovered
he's
the
going to be
diffuser.
playing in this
Attackers
big
secured
tower,
the
getting out of camera actually.
Feed up and running.
Ooh, that's an interesting camera. I want to see where it goes. Check
They
him.
do seem to be holding the low and kitchen area quite
Yep,
heavily.
and that's what that mirror would be been used for.
Yeah,
I think. Yep, there we go. It's on.
Yeah, looks like Jinx is going to rotate in to help out Judge Paul.
And like I'm kind of expecting the Wrecking Crew to say, well, screw this. Let's just jump in through sight maybe.
Yeah,
gonna
it does look like that's what they're setting up to do.
Yeah, well, we are going to see the fuse charge go into an empty room. I probably should have been droned out, but it's potentially pretty big. We do see Thermite is already in here. It's going to be opening up where Caleb is standing. Caleb's on his drone. He's going to get... Oh, no, he managed to escape. He could have gotten downed by that.
Very narrow.
And Caleb's already thrown out the smoke grenades. Washed up R6 player is covered from that, however. And he's not going to be getting taken down just yet. And he's making a late rotate hole here. He could aggress on this Thermite.
Seems like a bit early to be using up your smokes when there's still 2 minutes left.
It looks like that Thermite's going to attempt to aggress on him, but no, he's thrown out a smoke grenade to deny that. He's trying to just make himself an escape hole. He's going to get fused out of there and taken down, but not quite finished off. I swear one exploded right next to him.
Yeah.
We do see Richie Benno get taken quite low, but after he was letting off a few shots, but no one on the side of Ninja has been tagged up too much. Gonna see another cluster charge go off.
And that'll fuse out. If they lit that, if they put that fuse charge there a bit earlier when Caleb was still playing in the dorms area.
So we do see
basically a free kill.
Washed up R6 player has just walked into sight. He doesn't have Diffuser. That's on the hands of Fuse. But he's decided to retreat out a bit. And, you know, as I said, they've just decided, let's aggress on this site and go for it. And he's in a possible position to... What? He just went on his drone on the site.
On drone inside.
And I'm expecting to see a hot breach coming out here from Fuse. But no, Jinx hears him, goes for the wallbang, and he is dead, and that is the diffuser dropped outside. We do also see Caleb taking out one, and that was that excellent Valkyrie camera we saw get placed, going at good use.
And the player that Caleb took out was the Thermite that had been...
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Definitely. So Caleb has, you know, he got downed by that fuse and has been picked back up. So he's on half HP, and Jer has gone to pick up that diffuser, and looks like they're looking to do the casual plant and just jump right in through the window. 15 seconds to go. He's going to jump in, and he's going to get tagged up a bit there by Spartan, but can't land any good shots. He's going to have to go for the plant soon. Jenks has taken out one from the tower, and Thatcher trying to go for the plant is finished off there by Caleb, and Judge Paul takes down Richie Benno. We see Ninja, even though they're playing slow and aggressive, I mean, slow and not so aggressive, they're doing alright for themselves in regards to epic kill cam.
And it probably was called out that they had lost that sort of armory master bedroom area, and you can see they did go for a retake, and unfortunately there was no one there when they retook it, but it allowed them to have more map control, so that it limited the possible pushes for the attacking team.
So, you just want to describe the operator picks. Any thoughts?
Well, we've got a Capcan on defense, Richie Benno. It's pretty interesting. Of course, I'll explain the Echo again. Mute as well, so we're not actually seeing a Jaeger or a Smoke or a Bandit,
Attackers need to
which are
locate
very
and
sort of
many
meta
bombs as they
picks.
can.
Yeah. Yeah, no mirror to sit in this, I want to call it just closet. I don't know, supply room? I think that's what you said it was.
Yeah, something like that.
And I'm a bit puzzled by this reinforcement though.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting.
Like, you'll
Doesn't
see,
look like they'll have anything to blow it open unless the Rook has impact grenades.
yeah, no, oh, I was going to say he could be taking a shotgun, but I just look and no,
Yeah.
he's not. And Rook's taking a shield, so no rotate holes, although we could use the mute gem,
10
mute
seconds left before insertion.
C4 right there.
Does
Well-
seem like a bit of waste of utility if they do
5
end up
seconds
doing
to
that.
go.
Though.
And the Valkyrie's taking a shield as well, so that's not another one. He's going to be going for an aggressive peek here.
Attackers
Let's
are
see
moving
if
out to locate a bomb
Snacknos
and
can
defuse it.
do some damage, although we haven't seen any members of Ninja spawn over there. What do you see? Attackers just making their way very carefully towards the building. You know,
Very
very
similar
prudent.
Push to last time.
Yeah, but, you know,
Just clear out that sort of armory master bedroom area.
and Jinx is going to do what he did last time, run in from behind and get 2 frags. Maybe. Oh!
He picks up one. That was a nice shot.
Beautiful pre-fire there. Moss Fire was pleased will be my next words. And that is Capcan taken off the board just like that. Washed up R6 player has traded out Caleb, however, with a C4. So that was probably, I'm guessing, on the stairs here. But Jenks
Yeah.
has taken down another one. There we go. That's where the C4 came up from. And Jenks is just doing so much work on this behind push. And they are aware of this Valkyrie roamer. Jenks just holding an angle onto where they know she is. And Spartan's drone is going to... sorry?
Once again, there's
Bomb
only sort
located
of
by
one
attackers.
person pushing out the room. And they can
Yeah.
see them pushing from dining room to create a crossfire and trap them in there.
One person pushing, one person droning. No team play, really, you could say.
Yeah.
Right.
Jinx's crosshair just hovering over the outline of the Echo there.
There we go. He's pushed up into him,
Shoot him
downed
up.
him.
And,
And-
the laundry is clear. Supply closet, sorry.
Oh, and it's all up to washed up R6 player. He's going to see Jenks there, but Jenks, how many was that? 4?
I think that's a 4K.
No, I think it was 3. I think it was 3. So he's doing
Either
all
way,
the work here.
Yeah, he's solo push from behind, picked up 3. Very well played.
Definitely. Alrighty. So, it's a 3-0 lead to Ninja. And washed up R6 player is the only one with frags on the side of the Wrecking Crew. I feel like this is maybe a bit of a test of fire for the Wrecking Crew, a newer team against one of the older, well-known teams in the R6 NZ scene.
Definitely, yeah.
Right.
Well, it does look like the attacking lineup have more, I'll say, meta
Fraggers?
pick operators. With Twitch being the only
Defenders,
sort of
protect your
operator
bombs
not
from being
picked as
defused by
much.
attackers.
Lana, Ash, Glass, Thatcher.
I'm not so sure about the Thatcher pick though. I'm dropping frames hard here.
Really.
I'm not so sure about the Habana pick.
Bomb located by attackers.
Wait, sorry, the Thatcher pick. Like, it feels like that could, you know, you don't really need a Thatcher. Although
Yeah.
on this site, if they run a mute, it's going to be pretty hard for you to take site in that regard.
Yeah, and even they might actually be looking to push behind, or if they want to open up one of the mirrors, if Naban charges and it's banned after, they can Thatcher that as well.
10
My
seconds to
CPU
go.
is bottlenecking on something. What is it?
5 seconds left
It's
before
probably like Windows updates or something like that.
attackers recovered
As
the
per
diffuser.
usual.
Attackers objective is to defuse a bomb.
I'll just try and get this sorted out because I'm not sure how this is looking for the stream. Oh, rip, whatever. We'll be right.
Diffuser.
I hope.
Attackers have recovered their
Does look
diffuser.
like Ninja's going to be holding the meeting hall.
Yes. Now we can talk about the more meta setups. Now we do see a big roam in meeting hall occasionally, and they have got one hatch open so they can easily escape out of there. They've got this wall reinforced as well, so they're not using all their reinforcements on site. And we do have the double mirror set up over here. Jinx is taking down Richie Benno, so that's the Glaz off the table, and that's a pretty big frag to start off with. Ooh,
No, they're pushing through the blue room.
Jinx is also taken down Jer as well.
You might even pick up another one on the main stairs. Back stairs.
Ooh,
Season.
just going for a quick jiggle peek in here. No bullets actually touched that Habana though, and she has been echoed up a bit. It's gonna run outside. Should just stop running if she wants that
Yeah.
to stop happening. And there we go. Washed up R6 player, still the only guy on his team with frags, has taken down Caleb. And they haven't even opened the hatch yet. Maybe that's what Habana's coming around to do.
Attackers
Oh no.
recovered the bomb diffuser.
Grabbing diffuser, because that's where Richie Benno died with the diffuser. Tad unfortunate there, and we are seeing this annoying as bug. There we go. When you go on a drone, it stops. The sound comes back. It's so weird. You need to spectate someone on a drone. So we do see the Twitch drone push inside. That's washed up R6 player. And surely Spartan might peek here. Jinx is taking down another one. Spartan peeks. Can't get the pre-fire through the double mirror. But the C4 is going to come out. I thought I heard it rip. Ox for me is also...
echoed as well.
Yeah. Now we've got to find another drone. And yeah, this defense, 4v2, this is going to be pretty hard for the Wrecking Crew to take this round.
Looks like that meeting hall hold is working pretty well for them, but I do think two players pushing through construction from the attacking side while leave the other three to try to clear out meeting hall isn't the smartest decision.
Yeah, they were definitely really spread out. You probably want to take your whole team somewhere. And, oh, Ox for me with a nice wall bang there.
Loading mag.
Another Moss Files, please. It's into a 2v3. Now, this is not impossible. However, time is definitely not on their side. 2v2 now. And this is looking good as washed up R6 player has got himself another one for his team. We do see one of those players drop the hatch. He's fighting here with Jinx. And Jinx is in a pretty strong position to hold this off with a C4 as well. They do gain access to the site, and we're probably going to see the plant start to happen. However, the C4 comes over and gets one. That's the planter. But washed up R6 player gets one before Spartan trades him back. That was the closest round we saw from the Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, that really was. That could have gone either way right at the end there. To match point for Ninja.
Yeah, they've been very strong. We do see Jinx with one eye. Didn't get a frag that time and died. So he was on the 7-0. His ping's gone a tad high. And Jinx has brought himself up to 6. Caleb on 5. Spartan and Judge Paul just the one each. But that's all they need. Now, washed up R6 player, 5 kills. He's got the lion's share of his team's kills. Whereas we've got the other 4 players, only 1 kill between them.
I do think washed up R6 player got a 3k that round.
Yes, and Ox got the other one.
Yes.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Right.
Can once again. Frost.
Now we
They're
ask.
bringing-
Sorry.
They are bringing a pulse which they haven't brought before, so we'll be interested to see where they play him, whether he plays below, sort of in the garage area, or maybe even in tower.
And this is the first time we've seen the Wrecking Crew try and defend somewhere other than basement as well.
Activating camera.
So
Yeah.
this could go differently for them. Maybe this will be the start of their comeback. Although, that being said, Ninja are obviously a much stronger team, or maybe just the Wrecking Crew a bit nervous and need to,
5 seconds left before insertion.
need to just get out of that shell and they'll start playing a lot better.
Attackers
Oh,
recovered the
shield once
diffuser.
again. Two
Attackers
deployable
must locate
shields.
and defuse the bomb.
They love their shields.
Yes. So we see, a lot of just, oh.
It's not gonna end well.
Caleb just takes off Snacknos with the one tap. Seen him light up thanks to that Glaz banana finder.
100% damage, guys.
Caleb's got himself another one. It's a 5v3 advantage now, and maybe this is not going so well for the Wrecking Crew.
Capcan is playing in tower.
Bomb located by attackers.
Might need to rotate back soon.
He could peek out and get some nice shots if he's playing a bit risky.
A bomb has been located.
Alright. So, we're seeing the DMR brought on this buck. Any thoughts on that one?
I do think the DMR is definitely a viable choice. The C8 has pretty high recoil, and if you do want an ACOG without the recoil that comes with the C8, and if you can be accurate with it, the DMR is a very good gun.
Yep, and definitely we're seeing two players rappelling on these north side windows, and Jenks has gotten himself onto site. Oh, we see Ox peek out from the back towers, taken down that Blackbeard, but where is the fuser? It's in a small tower. I thought with Jenks being on site, he would take the fuser with him, but yeah, he's gained complete control of that, and I'm not sure if the Wrecking Crew are even aware of
Attackers have
it.
recovered their diffuser.
Figure the diffuser gets picked up by Judge, he's probably going to under and repel on the north windows.
Yep, probably the same. However, their player on site was taken out by Richie Benno.
And Capcan is looking to rotate back onto site.
Yes, well, whereabouts is he situated right now? He's in the attic. If he jumps up right now, he could get a nice shot there under Judge Paul. That is the diffuser dropped once again, and the man advantage has gone to the Wrecking Crew. Although Ox is going to peek his head out once again, not aware of the banana man. Maybe they're not quite sure exactly where that kill came from. Let's just check on Spartan. He's still in this small tower here, and he's going to have to rotate around 30 seconds. Got to grab that diffuser as well. Well, Caleb's got it now. And they're still wary of that one in the tower. They still think he's in there, don't we? Don't they?
Yeah. It's a bit, should have been called out, but he did move into attic.
Well, here we go.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers have recovered.
15 seconds. They're just going to go for the casual plant, but oh.
Frost trap.
You can crawl when you hit a frost mat.
The diffuser.
Here we go. Caleb's going to jump in. He's going to go for the plant. However, Richie Benno's going to tag him up quite a bit. And there we go. He's finished off, and we do see the frost mat kill come through in the end.
And surprisingly, those deployable shields that actually play in the Wrecking Crew's favour. They sort of blocked Caleb in that small area, and he wasn't able to advance and push onto the Valkyrie or even into kids.
Definitely. That was the first round we see coming out from the Wrecking Crew. And now almost everyone's got a frag except for Snacknos, who I believe is their captain, or I think. I'm pretty sure.
Do you see a Montagne being brought out?
So no 5-0 here for Ninja. The dream is gone for them. But we are still on match point.
This will be a massive feat if the Wrecking Crew do actually pull off a comeback.
Attackers need to
I
locate
might
and defuse
just
the bomb.
share my whole screen with you instead. Maybe that will stop my CPU from trying to bottom out. Enjoy the chat. So we got 38 viewers. That's not bad for a Monday night stream.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. This channel is growing very nicely, and you know we are at R6ANZ are very happy to keep supporting the community and these Cyber Gamer matches. I already feel like it's running a bit smoother.
Yeah, it does look a bit smooth for me as well.
All right, easy. I now know not to share at one specific window. Rather, I just share my whole screen with you.
Yeah.
But Monkey, what are those red boxes? Right, so we got Jenks on that Valkyrie. Oh,
Attackers objective
potato
is to
came.
defuse a bomb.
But he eventually gets that one thrown out. So
I think
Jenks
it's
has
the
been,
same one he chucked out before.
yeah, and that was quite instrumental in helping them win that very
Yeah,
first
yeah.
round of the match here.
It's a
And-
angle from Caleb into the classroom.
Well, we don't normally see attackers go down there. Normally it's defenders.
Yeah.
One thing I am like, you did mention it, the Monty pick. Any particular idea on what they might be trying to do with this one?
no idea, but it does. He's just sitting at the main door, so they might even try to just push up Armory stairs. That
Yeah.
does look like where most of the players are situated on that side of the map.
And we aren't seeing anything to really try and deny them control of bedroom or the walk-in robe here.
Yeah,
Which-
no barbed wire or no bandit.
No one even playing in this hallway, which, you know, is a fairly safe spot. And here we go. That Monty has pushed straight up the stairs. What do you reckon? They can plant right in this doorway here if they just stick their Monty and plant behind him.
Yeah. And if they can flush Caleb out of there with the thermite charge, as long as they drone him out and potentially kill him off, they should be able to get his head down.
Alright, now we do see Judge with a C4 on the roof. He's got it ready, although I do believe we are going to see that plant I called out before. However, Monty has been pushed back by these smoke grenades, but a minute 30, he can burn them all as long as he doesn't step too far into that barbed wire. We're going to see Richie Beno throw out one smoke grenade himself and push forward. He's hoping to get an angle on Caleb, but not
There's a
happening.
Second smoke grenade, planted out.
Yep, we hear that C4 come off, but nothing comes of it, and Jer has gotten some information. He's going to peek in. Why isn't he using his thermite charges? I don't understand here. Just trying to help sandwich the sightline onto these attackers. Maybe it's just a preference pick for the gun. What I would have liked to see is Sledge maybe use some grenades to take out this barbed wire, allow Monty to push in a bit easier.
That is interesting that they haven't used them up.
And we see washed up R6 player on this window. He's trying to get an angle on Caleb in there, in the bunks area. There we go. Thermite's going to force Caleb out of there. He's readied up his last smoke grenade. And washed up R6 player has taken him down, repelling inside. And we are going to see the plant come down. Although I feel like this planet may be a bit exposed, but they haven't even opened up that hole there. We are going to see the C4 come flying out, and Diffuser has been activated. Washed up R6 player has been taken low, and Snacknos has got himself a kill. We hear another C4 come out, but still no deaths on the side of the Wrecking Crew, and it's a 5-2 advantage as Snacknos has got himself a second one. Jinx is going to peek around, tag, and down Snacknos, and Judge Paul is also... Yes. As Judge Paul has also gotten himself one. They've evened it up into a 2v3. It's now looking a lot more possible than that 5v2 it was. We see Pulse with his black face mask on for some reason, as we do see Glaz get tagged up, and Jinx finishes off that Montagna. However, Richie Beno is taking down Jinx. It's all up to other Jinx. He is finished off by Richie Beno as well, and that's another round one for the Wrecking Crew.
I feel like if Jinx and Jinx, the last two alive, if they just coordinated a bit better, they could have sort of had one player hold an angle on the balcony and then one push out, whereas it did just look like they were just rushing to get the kills and they both fell.
Well, for example, maybe if they knew both players were on the balcony, one could just hold the angle to the balcony and the other start defusing.
Yeah, because the diffuser was planted in a spot not exposed to the balcony, so that's interesting.
Phoenix in the chat. Today's Scream is sponsored by Word Potato. Alright, so I wasn't looking at the operator picks there at all, and we are going to see a kitchen hold. Well, now this is something I saw out of Xbox yesterday. I was casting Xbox with Elastic for
Yeah, I
their
saw that as well.
Yeah, now I saw it once. I saw it fail a second time, and then I saw Mindfreak try and hold it with probably an arguably weaker strat than the teams before him. I think it was Obsidian who tried it. And they lost it as well, so not sure.
It could catch Ninja off guard because I don't think I've actually seen this site attempted in a CG or ESL game.
See, the reason why this site is so easy to attack is you take control of Small Tower, you open up this wall, you can plant in this back corner behind this wall. All you need to do is clear out half of this bomb site, right?
They
And
don't actually have a echo or a smoke.
or even a mirror to just pre-fire through some of these. And Spartan's just going to waltz right in here, as we're not seeing anyone in this Small Tower.
And they've even barricaded it off for them.
We do see the Frost once again, and they are wary of it, as we saw Spartan jump into that window. He looked downwards, so they do know about it. The Mute Jammer was also taken out, and surely... Yeah, here we go. Hibana's going to make themselves a hole into the site, although...
if Washed Up Player was playing on that wall, he could have actually put another mute charge on it, and
Yeah.
this wouldn't have been able to be set off.
See, I'm not sure
without
if
playing on that dining room door.
it's just so easy to just shoot those mute jammers though, but this
Yeah.
hole is very wide here. Like if I was attacking this, I get it as far to the right here, and we're going to see Caleb just prone into sight. He's taken down Snacknos, so that's the lone player on this site taken out. And, you know, they can just waltz right in now and start planting.
That's exactly what Spartan's going to do.
And they're all just going to try and rush out and go for the frags, but they're just holding angles onto this, and this is going to be the Wrecking Crew probably lose this one fairly fast. Yep, it's all up to Ox. He's in the meeting hall, and he is a 1v5 situation here. So yeah, that bomb site has to be defended a bit different, I believe. And there we go, Spartan taking him out, and that is a 5-2 victory for Ninja.
GG's come out. It was a very interesting site to pick.
Yep.
Especially when you do have, I think they had basement and tower open.
Mhm.
I would normally choose those two sites over kitchen, and they didn't bring anything to deny the plant. No echo, no smoke.
See, I am of the opinion that that site is viable, especially if you are going to be taking Mirror. That's all I believe it is
Yeah.
possible, but yeah, it just wasn't happening for the Wrecking Crew, and I think, you know, after a very valiant effort, you know, coming back at match point to take 2 rounds off of Ninja, pretty impressive. Any other thoughts about the game? Kazza?
No, I don't really think so. I do think the Wrecking Crew, if they go over the VOD and sort of think about, even just look at the operators that Ninja was choosing compared to the operators they were choosing, and maybe change something up, they will be able to come back stronger. Because I do think having a cap can instead of a mirror isn't really a smart choice.
And like, we didn't see a single cap can kill either.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's us done for today. If you follow the R6ANZ Twitter, there has been a schedule set out for the upcoming maps. On Wednesday, we are going to see my team, Easy Peasy versus Dragonflies. Tune in for that. It is going to be on Chalet. Just have to confirm with Dragonflies they are good to go ahead with that one. And then on Wednesday, also at 8:30, we're going to see Unshaken versus Astro Esports. Also, you know, still to be confirmed, but, you know, most teams want their matches casted anyway. It's very rare to see a team don't want a match casted.
Definitely.
All right, so that's us done for today. I've been Monkey Fist, and this has been Kazza. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. And when you're alone, do you say my name?